Hey, Newbreak, it's Carter, pastor at Newbreak Ocean Beach. Excited to show you one of our missionaries here today. We get to support 86 different missionaries through your generosity to kingdom builders, which helps us fuel and fund God's mission all over the world. And we have missionaries sent all over the world, some far away, some really close. Today, I'm excited for you to get to hear from one of our missionaries just up the road in California. And not only is he a great missionary, he's a good friend. He's homegrown from Newbreak Ocean Beach and in his first year of doing this. So really going to be fun to catch up with him. Glad you'll get to hear his story. So this is Ben Boelter. Ben, thanks for joining us, man.
It is so great to be here and so good to see you again, Carter. This is awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's fun to see you out in the mission field. We watched you here as college student, Point Loma Naz, and you helped us in many ways at Newbreak and even leading worship on stage, and now out doing the work. So you're with YoungLife College. Tell us what YoungLife does.
So I'm at YoungLife College at Fresno State, and this is actually our first year of ministry, which has been so incredible. YoungLife is, if you guys don't know, YoungLife is a worldwide nonprofit mission organization that is all about introducing adolescents to Jesus Christ and helping them grow in their faith. We're all over the world and we've been around since 1941. It's been really great to be a part of such a mission like this, because what I am essentially is I'm a local long-term missionary to the unchurched college students who go to Fresno State. And I got to do stuff like this at Point Loma, where I went and create a community of college students who are passionate about Jesus and passionate about their friends who didn't know Jesus and thought the two should meet. And I've been doing that at Point Loma. And then I did 1 year of that at San Diego State before being hired onto Young Life staff full time, receiving a call from the Lord to come here. And I've been here since August, living in Fresno, and it has been fantastic. And to just watch what the Lord's been doing during this time has been so encouraging, so exciting, and it's great to share this with you.
That's so cool. No, I love that. I mean, it's like church planting, like Apostle Paul. I mean, you're planting a brand new ministry, a new expression of faith on a college campus where, yeah, lots of students that need Jesus. So that's awesome. So what does that look like? I know you planted it in a year that was extra hard and in a COVID year, but you guys have been creative and you've started to get it going. So what's real quick, couple things you've done or get to do now next fall as stuff reopens too?
It has been fantastic, and I in some ways I hope I'm like Paul and how he followed Jesus, but I hope I'm not like Paul and that he got shipwrecked and
Yeah,
I
tortured. Yeah.
I know. But man, it has been fantastic. One of the things that we got to do here, which was really exciting, was we got to take a group of students to Zion National Park for our spring break trip. And this was back in March. So 43 of us got COVID tested and we all got our negative tests back. And so we were all able to go and do this road trip. We rented a bunch of vans. We camped out in Zion National Park, and it was an absolute blast. So we had mainly students from Fresno State who are living here in Fresno who are online. We started off the year doing a lot of this, a lot of Zooming with students. And slowly as things started to open up more in Fresno, they seem to open up a little faster. People don't care so much about COVID in Fresno, which came back to bite everyone because then everyone got COVID. So most of the students we've worked with have had COVID already. But as we've been doing that, and as we've been trying to do that in a way that is safe for students, although you really can't stop them from hanging out with each other around here. As we've been doing that, we've seen some lives changed. Like it has been incredible. Can I tell you two stories of two different students real quick?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. So our first student is Richie. So imagine Richie. He is a tall guy, super funny, a great guy to be around. I met him back in August, and he had just been introduced to the faith. He had just been introduced and was just really starting to get curious about what it meant to follow Jesus. And so I hung out with him. Turns out he plays music. So I invited him over to my apartment. And in this room right here, we wrote a song together. And he told me his life story. And we spent like 4 hours that first time hanging out together and making music. And he has since become one of my closest guys that I'm discipling. He has decided to be a Young Life volunteer leader. We have a student leadership team of 14 students right now, who are volunteering their time to, again, be passionate about Jesus and passionate about their friends and making the two meet. So Richie is so excited about Jesus. He's so on fire for the Lord. He's got a lot to learn, but it's been so much fun teaching him and watching him grow in his faith. That's just been incredible. And then the second dude, his name is Luis. And Luis shows up the Thursday. We meet weekly, doing things called large group, where students will meet together in like a backyard or at different apartment complexes. We always have food. And then one student will share a little story about their lives and the Bible and how that works together. And then we talk about it in small groups. So Luis shows up to this Thursday night and he doesn't know anyone. He has only gone to a church that speaks Spanish, and he doesn't speak Spanish. So he's never heard the gospel presented before, but we tell him, hey, we're going to Zion next week. And he says, I'm not doing anything. So our numbers went from 42 to 43 with the addition of Luis deciding to come on this trip, having no idea what this gospel thing is about. He now shows up weekly to everything we've done. He has just felt such a sense of belonging from the other students welcoming him in. He is so curious about Jesus and the Bible. So he's so fresh in his faith. And he's decided to every morning come for a Thursday morning Bible study that I lead with some of the other guys, called Bromans, where we're walking through Romans, so, which is the perfect book to walk through if you're brand new in your faith, because it's so simple. But he is so excited about things, and that just gets me excited to keep doing this stuff. So thanks for letting me share those two stories.
Man, I love those stories, Richie and Luis. I mean, that's why you're sent as missionary. It's why we give and pray and support you. That's awesome, man. I love it. Yeah. Speaking of praying and giving, how can we continue to pray for you as a church?
Oh, so many ways. I'd say a key way is just that I would keep my head on straight. Lots of wisdom is needed for leading college students. And I am pretty young. I'm 23 years old, and leading college students from ages 22 down to 18. And so it requires a lot of wisdom, a lot of patience. So be praying for me in that sense. That would be, I need it.
Yeah.
And then pray for our team as we've kind of wrapped up this year of ministry. Students are in finals week right now. This is May 5th that we're recording this. So finals week is upon them. Pray for them. And as this leadership team looks into summer, looks to continue these relationships that we've been fostering and creating all year long, just that those would stay going, keep it going, keep the community going, because students are going to be back on campus at Fresno State in the fall. We haven't been able to, I'm able to like go on campus with my mask, but there's no students there. So it's not really worth it for me to even go there. It's been a lot of like coffee shops and Zoom. But next fall, there's going to be tons of students on campus, tons of students who are looking for community, and all college students are experts at community. And they're either going to find really healthy community, which we hope to be for them, or they're going to find unhealthy community, which is a lot of their Friday and Saturday nights. So we want to be a place where they can find community, find belonging, find Jesus in a real and meaningful way, and invite them in. So just thinking
Great.
about the future.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely, you can know you got a church family here praying for that and given to you to support you. So thank you. I mean, thanks for what you do. I know you and I get to stay in touch, and I follow along in your newsletter, so I'll get to keep everybody else updated on the good stuff God's doing. So, and thank you all again. It makes a huge difference every time you give. Never underestimate what it's doing. Places all over the world, places right up the coast, on college campuses, people have literally never heard of Jesus, like Luis, like Richie, because you're giving. So let's keep giving. Let's keep praying. Let's keep developing future missionaries like we got to do with Ben. And thanks so much for all you do for Kingdom Builders. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.